What's up people, it's your boy Fitch, and today I'm going to show you how to export video on Premiere Pro like a pro. So alright everyone, this process that I'm going to be doing will be on the iMac, so on Mac OS, but you can also do this on Premiere, on Windows. It will work the same way. So first of all, what I do is that I make sure that I am on my timeline. This is my timeline. You can see my beautiful face right there. So I make sure I click on my timeline. Do not have your that little blue line here. Do not have it on here because it will not export. So make sure that this blue line here, this blue square, it's on your timeline. So make sure you don't have any more footage that's left on the right, because it's gonna include these. So make sure that this is your whole video. That's the first thing. Next thing you want to do is that you want to go on File, and then you want to go on Export, and then Export you want to go on Media. From there you're gonna see this window pop up. So there's a lot of things that you can go through, but first we want to make sure that the format is at H.264. obviously if you're shooting at H.264, but usually you want it to be at H.264. The next thing is the preset. So I already have a custom preset, but for the sake of this video we're gonna start by going down, because Premiere Pro already has a custom preset for YouTube. So depending on what the quality of your video was, so if you shot your video on 1080p, then you'll go on YouTube 1080p. If you shot your video in 4K, you'll go on YouTube 4K. So if you want to see exactly what was the quality or the quality of your source, you're gonna go in summary right here, and then you're gonna go on source. So you see that your source here shows you, for me, that it was shot in 1920 by 1080p. So my footage is 1080p at 29.97 frames per second. So I'm gonna go on YouTube 1080p HD. If your video was shot in 720p, then you'd select YouTube 720p. Then you're gonna stay on video, go down. If you want, you can also change the name of your output. I'm gonna call it test. I already have a test. Okay, so I'm gonna call it test 3. And then and video, you don't want to change any of the basic video settings. You don't want to change the width and height, the frame rate, none of that. But you want to click render at maximum depth. So basically it's going to increase the quality of your video, but it will take longer. But if you have more time, please select that because it will be better for your video. The next thing you want to do, you don't want to touch anything when it comes to encoding setting. Leave it like this. Now when you're going to go down on bitrate settings, so you can select and keep it on VBR1 pass and it will be pretty good, but I'd rather have it on a VBR2 pass. It will take longer, but it will be it will make sure that it's gonna go twice on the footage when it's encoding it, to make sure that it's not that it's exporting it correctly. So I leave the target bitrate at about 16 because you could put it higher, it would increase the size, but YouTube is going to down compress your footage nonetheless when you're going to import it into YouTube. So just leave it at 16. Then I put the maximum bitrate at 24. And that's about it for there. Don't do anything for keyframe or for VR video. Down here you're gonna click use maximum render quality. Okay, make sure you select that. After that, that is pretty much everything. One more thing that I'd say you should do is that you should save this preset as a custom preset. So when you do save, you can put a name to the preset, and then once you need to export new footage, this preset will be there and you'll be able to use it whenever you want, so you don't have to do this process again. Okay, so you do that and then you go on export, or if you have Adobe media encoder, you can go on Q and still use your Premiere Pro while it's exporting. So you just go on export and then it will start exporting. See how it says pass 1, because it's going to do 1 pass first and then a second pass to have a better quality. So that was pretty much everything, guys. So this is how you export your footage for YouTube from Premiere Pro. If you guys want me to do a video for iMovie or for Final Cut Pro, let me know and I'll do the same. And thank you for watching.